Today is January 31st, 2014, 4:47 a.m. And what's this? That stuff sitting around my backpack on my bed. And what do we have here? We've got the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 and my charger for the TX20, 4 apples, my iPod Touch for some tunes, and another battery for the TX20, and there's my cell phone, and I guess you all know what this means. In under an hour, we are going to embark on a journey, but not just any journey, but a road trip down to El Paso, Texas and back. So I'll get some footage here on the road in just a bit. So that's it for now. Alright, it is 6:11 a.m. and we're kind of getting on a rather delayed start because I thought there was a car problem, but evidently not. And you know the kind of car I'm driving. That's right. I'm driving a Prius. So we're off to El Paso, Texas. And again, sorry for the delay, but we are off to a great start on this trip. I think next clip will be getting onto the interstate. Alright, 6:24 a.m., 14 miles into the trip, and take a look at this. You can see Interstate 25 on the other side is busy, especially going into Albuquerque. Yes, there was a lot of traffic going out of Albuquerque because the Interstate 25 is going through the entire metro area, like we have Los Lunas, Belen, and we are around the mile marker 217. Just take a look at this traffic. I'm not looking at the camera, so but I hope you're seeing a lot of traffic on the other side of the freeway. I guess the next clip will be when we're about to see daylight. So that's it for now. Alright, look at the time. 6:38. I think 33 miles into the trip, and off in the distance you should be seeing a sunrise. As you can tell here, we are starting to get daylight. Again, I'm not looking through the camera, so I don't know what you're seeing, but I hope you're seeing a sunrise. Anyways, I probably may not do too many updates since this part of New Mexico, as you can probably tell, is boring along I-25. Well, anyways. Alright, take a look at this gorgeous sunrise. Again, as you can see, we are about to get some daylight here. Again, I'm not looking through the camera, but I think you're seeing a beautiful New Mexico sunrise. Anyways, this has been a fun trip, and I can't wait to be in El Paso. And it looks like we are passing through Belen, it looks like. Still rolling down Interstate 25. going around a little over 75 miles an hour. And now, as you can see, there's not quite as much traffic as there was near the start of this trip. Alright, look at the time, 6:48 a.m. I believe we're 50 miles into the trip already. And once again, take a look at that beautiful sunrise. A year ago, my dad and I went on this part of I-25 when we went on our loop road trip to Alamogordo, Carlsbad, and then back to Albuquerque with a couple stops in Roswell. As you may remember, one of the stops in Roswell was to film an elevator for RD Penguin 1, and you all remember that it's an Otis Autotronic with the square touch buttons. Hopefully they won't be modded, but I have a feeling they will. But anyways, hope you guys enjoying this trip and take a look at the sunrise. Again, not looking through the cameras, but I'm pretty sure you were seeing a sunrise. And I'm going about 78 miles an hour because again, I left later than I originally intended to leave. So we might get to El Paso at around 9:45. And I guess that's it for this update. Alright, look at the time, 7:08 a.m. and I hate to say this, but I might have miscalculated the total of miles we've gone because that odometer right there is counting down. So we really haven't gone 100 miles yet. But in about 12 miles, we're going to be coming up onto Socorro, and I'm thinking about stopping there, but not to film an elevator because, again, I'm running a little bit short on time. But now we're seeing daylight, and off in the distance, I think you should be seeing a mountain range. I'm not sure what the name of it is. But for those of you who live in this part of New Mexico, please put the name of the mountain range in the comments below. Otherwise, enjoy the view. Nice view it is. And we are at the mile marker 160. Again, traveling south on Interstate 25. Flying along 76 miles an hour. And according to the gas gauge, I think I should be able to make it to El Paso without stopping. And I guess that'll be it for now. Alright, look at the time, 7:17, and it looks like we are coming up into Socorro. So I guess I'm gonna stop here briefly because my legs are a little bit sore. Here we are coming into the town of Socorro. Wonder if there are any gas stations open. But again, I have a feeling I'm gonna make it to El Paso without stopping. I guess I'm probably gonna turn here, not turn at this light, but at the gas station. So that's it for now. Alright, it is 7:37, and yes, we stopped in Socorro to get gas. And we got us a red light, so I guess that means we'll stop the camera for now. Alright, we just got green lighted, so and now we should be good to go to El Paso. And once again, I'm not looking at the camera. So here we are back on the road. And I guess we're gonna roll for a little while through Socorro. Because I know even though Artie Penguin 1 has filmed here before, has filmed this stretch before twice. And I hope we do make good timing here, because again, we were off to a rather late start earlier this morning. I guess we'll stop the camera for now. I don't know where the next clip would be, but you'll find out. So I guess that's it for now. Alright, 7:45 a.m. and we are coming up on the exit for San Antonio. Nope, not San Antonio, Texas, but the little town of San Antonio, New Mexico. So you may remember I took US 380 less than a year, a little under a year ago, when my dad and I went on that big road trip. As you may remember, US 380 was closed for an hour and a half because it goes through because it's on the north end of the White Sands Missile Range, and they closed that for missile range testing. But as you can see here, we're not taking that exit. Yeah, but going through Alamogordo is another way to get to El Paso, but we're staying on the interstate. Take a look at those mountains right there. Looks like 136 miles until we get to Las Cruces. Of course, we're not going to stop there on the way to El Paso because, again, I'm running a little bit late. And once again, I want to make it to El Paso at a decent time. I want to find a good parking spot at UTEP. I think my friend sent me a voicemail. Alright. That's it for this update. Alright, look at this. So you can tell Interstate 25 in this part of the state is pretty much empty. As you can tell, there's like not much traffic on it compared to near Albuquerque, where we first started. And we're around the mile marker 132. Excuse me, 131. I think I'm gonna get over a lane because see if it's any smoother in the left lane. Yeah, a little bit smoother, but I think the next update will be once we get to Las Cruces, once we get near Las Cruces. So that's it for now. Alright, it is 7:59 a.m. It's almost 8 o'clock, and we're a little bit over 100 miles into the trip. And this is what New Mexico looks like out here. It's more deserty in this part of the state. And you have some mountains off in the distance. Again, I'm not looking through the cameras, but I think you're seeing another mountain range. Yeah, but we're still cruising along Interstate 25, going 78 miles an hour, and we were just at the mile marker 122. And we're about 41 miles away from TRC, 121 from Las Cruces. So I guess that's it for now. Alright, it is 8:24 a.m. And we just passed exit 92, and look at this, we're going through a canyon. Artie Penguin 1 was the name of this canyon. I don't know why I'm doing 61, the speed limit is 65. Only 12 miles to TRC, 87 miles to Las Cruces. We're actually making pretty good timing. Let's see what the name of this canyon is that we're going through right now. So you can tell it's really pretty. Dieselducy, do you like this this part right here? This river is called La Cañada Alamosa. Now we're coming up on exit 89. So I have no idea what the name of this canyon is. Artie Penguin 1, please comment please put in the comments below. Yeah, I guess. Next update for sure will be once we're in Las Cruces. Alright, the time is 8:50 a.m. and look what's off in the distance. That's right, Elephant Butte Lake. I don't know if you're seeing it or not. I'm not looking through the camera, but that is Elephant Butte Lake off to my left. Alright, the time is 9:19 a.m. and we are like 27 miles away from Interstate 10. And I think on the left side of your screen you should be seeing the Border Patrol checkpoint. That's what we're going to be going through on the way back. And I think you might see the Oregon Mountains off in the distance. Again, there's the Border Patrol checkpoint once again. And probably do an update once we get to I-10. Alright, it is 9:34 and guess where we are? That's right, we're going through Las Cruces. I know Artie Penguin 1 lives here. And I'm going through your city, Artie Penguin. I-10 in the next 7 miles. See the US 70 I-25 interchange. guess we'll pick up once we get to I-10. So we should be in El Paso in, I think, about half an hour, hopefully. So that's it for this update. Alright, look at this. That's right, we're about to get on I-10. 941. And El Paso, here we come. And for those of you who do live here in Las Cruces, like you already Penguin 1, they've redone this interchange. Well, they even have a Rail Runner logo on the overpasses. But here is the south end of Interstate 25. Now we're going to be getting on to I-10 East. And I might slow down here a little bit. But there you can see Interstate 10. And the drive between here and El Paso is going to be quite challenging because people in El Paso, I heard, don't know how to drive right. Oh, sorry about that. I was actually supposed to get one lane over, actually. Misread the sign. But here we are, about to get on I-10 East. I'm probably not going to do too many updates because as I saw from Hanny's video of the drive between here and El Paso, it is actually quite boring. And once again, here we are on Interstate 10 East, and the speed limit's back up to 75. But I think ahead of you, you should be seeing the Franklin Mountains. That's right, El Paso is dead ahead. And we should be there in about half an hour. I think we're 18 miles away from the Texas state line. So, I guess the next update will be the state line, so that's it for now. Alright, the time is 9:57 a.m. and guess where we are? That's right, we're about to cross over into Texas. Going east along Interstate 10. And that's right, exit 0 and El Paso's in 19 miles. Look at that sign right there. First we have to get past this RV. We are now in Texas, so the next clip will be once we get to El Paso. So that's it for this update. Alright, it's 10:12 a.m. and look where we are. That's right, we are in El Paso at long last. Of course, look how terrible these drivers are here. See, I'm in the center lane and then going about 63 and the speed limit is 60. There's Sunland Park Mall off in the distance. Alright, just look at this. See, I'm going 62 and this guy just passed me in the right lane. Alright, I guess next clip should be arriving into UTEP. Alright, it's 10:16 and we're getting close to my exit, and off to your right you should be seeing Butte, Mexico. That's right, El Paso is right on the border with Mexico. And my exit is coming up, so I might stop the camera. Look, they're doing construction here. And there's UTEP. And we finally made it from Albuquerque to El Paso, Texas. Yes! Finally made my exit. I was able to make my exit. So, since we have a red light, I know what to do with the camera. Alright, it is 10:23 a.m. and look where we are. That's right, we're in UTEP's Sunbow garage, and I have here Hanny. So we made it all the way from Albuquerque to El Paso. So I guess that's it for now.
Right, we are at Campbell Hall and we're gonna ride the elevators. Cultural 2040.
And I have Hanny.
Yes.
And I think I'm gonna push the button.
Go ahead.
Otis Lexan, but partially modded with Adams, and we get this one right here. Oh, it talks. Let's go to 7.
Let's do our cab view.
Wow, I love Otis Lexan. I'm gonna look at the indicator. I'll get my cab view going down.
All right. These are the 88 buttons. These are the old ones right there.
And so the controller was modded.
I'm gonna look at these fixtures. Beautiful Lexan fixtures.
I'm gonna get my cab view. Beautiful elevator.
And look, there are your modernized Adams fixtures.
So you got Adams fixtures on this panel, and we're stopping at 5.
And we're gonna get off at B.
I'm gonna get a fixture cam. Now this is what you call an elevator. And you've got the microwave beep floor passing sound. Otis interlock.
The bus system map, this looks kind of old actually.
Here's your hall lantern. And there it goes, and that is it. These are the elevators at the Marriott Hotel in El Paso, Texas. These are Dover.
And there's a view of El Paso.
Hey, let's get a cab view before we go anywhere. There's your floor indicator.
We're gonna probably exit from the side, just let you know.
ADA compliant phone.
Don't go to 1.
Let's go to 2.
I won't make it do it down automatically.
Look at a fixture cam.
Are these your favorite elevators in El Paso?
Yeah, they are. Look at these fixtures.
I know. Unmodernized too.
Dover relay logic. Well, let's set her down to 2 and we could try to catch another one.
You want to get another one? Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, like while we're waiting for the elevator, our TJ elevator fan, this is the guest hallway. There's the man-powered elevator.
The service elevator's down there.
And we got the one in the middle. It's fixture cam time.
Yep, you do fixture cams. I don't. Alright, let's get off here.
One and the 2 are here, and there it goes, and that's it. These are the elevators here at the UTEP Library, El Paso, Texas.
I'm gonna go. It's that one in the middle.
It talks.
I'll get 6. Get 6. Third cab. Come on, this camera needs to focus. There are your fixtures. I have a key for that. Okay, go to 1, hit 1.
I think there's a GL fixtures, and I think I'll get a
Yeah, you could go to one. See, it's locked. It's a locked off service elevator. This actually has Dover Classic fixtures inside.
Yeah, except it's keyed off.
I don't know what floor it's on. You see, custom barrel lock. And that's gonna be it.
Alright, we are in Quizno Sub here on UTEP's campus, and this is our food stop. And what I got to eat was a meatball sandwich, and my drink was a Fuse iced tea. I don't know if Fuse is exclusive to Texas, or if you'll find it in any other parts of the country. So, now it's time to eat. So, that's it for this update. These will be the freight elevators here at the UTEP Union, El Paso, Texas. Just wait till you see what they have here. Dover.
Oh, don't hit 3 yet. So, do you think the controllers on this were modernized?
I don't know.
Let's go to 3. Let me see if I can destroy this. They have to open up. Go back down to 1. So do you like these? This is your first official free elevator.
Yeah, this is my first unmodded 1960s Dover with the 1955 logo. Here's your Adams call cancel button. Look at that light, I like that light. Is that a GAL interlock?
The other one is up there.
Is that a Dover interlock or a GAL?
Can't tell.
Anyways, we'll end it here and
Let me close this up.
push door close.
This one has 2 speeds.
There it goes, and
that's it.
and take a look. I think these are DC doors.
Here's preable, I think.
Anyways,
Wait, I think the doors were modernized. They were originally Harris preable.
and I guess that's it. Alright, these will be the elevators here at the UTEP Sunbow garage in El Paso, Texas. ThyssenKrupp. 2 times for up. Traction. Here are 5. Basic transit style elevator. Here's your floor counter. ThyssenKrupp traditional fixtures, and there's your phone. Let's go for one more ride. Alright, fixture cam time. Here we are, 1. There it goes, and that is it. Alright, now it's back on the road trip. And we had a wonderful time here in El Paso, Texas. But now it's time to head back to Albuquerque. So, get some footage here on the road here shortly. I think I might want to stop someplace on the way back. Alright, it is 2:45 p.m. and we are back on Interstate 10. We are heading back to Albuquerque, and again, I had a really fun time in El Paso. And what did you think of those elevators? Well, anyways, we stopped at Sunland Park Mall. And wait till you'll see what we found there. Check this out. This is the elevator here at Macy's Sunland Park Mall, El Paso, Texas. It's a Montgomery Vector. My first one ever. Let's get a cab view before we go anywhere. Pretty nice elevator. Here's your Montgomery floor indicator. Vector fixtures. Well, that's all you're gonna get to see. You gotta wait to the official video. But anyways, I had fun filming my very first Montgomery Vector elevator. So, I guess next clip will be once we get to the New Mexico state line. So that's it for now. Alright, it's just after 3 in the afternoon and we're about to come upon to the New Mexico state line. We're gonna say so long, Texas, until next time. Welcome back to New Mexico. Alright, it is 3:13 p.m. and we are rolling along Interstate 10 in New Mexico. In about 7 miles, we'll be coming up on Interstate 25. And I guess... Well, because I was on a time crunch in El Paso and I already stopped at Sunland Park Mall to film that Montgomery Vector, I'm figuring that I'm just not gonna stop in Las Cruces after all. I'm just gonna go straight to Albuquerque without doing any stopping. Alright, 3:45 p.m. and rolling north on Interstate 25. And I think a few miles back we went through the Border Patrol checkpoint. Yep. We all know that this part of the United States has Border Patrol checkpoints. And yeah, this sure has been one heck of an adventure. Really loved El Paso and I hope to go back there again one of these days. I'm going about 80 miles an hour because I want to try to make it back to Albuquerque without doing any stopping or at most one more stop. So I might not do too many updates along here because again, as you can see, I-25 between Las Cruces and Albuquerque, let me say it's quite boring most of the way. So I think I might do a video update once we get to Albuquerque. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, it's 4:03 p.m. and wanted to show you this pretty scenery right here. Still rolling north along Interstate 25, and I think we should be able to get into Albuquerque in about 2 hours. Yeah, the scenery here is pretty on this part. Guess that's it for now. Alright, it is 4:21 p.m. and we are now going around Truth or Consequences in Williamsport. I know Artie Penguin 1 has filmed this stretch before, but I want you to take a look at the beautiful scenery around here. The mile marker 77. Again, we should be back in Albuquerque in approximately 2 hours. So I guess the next clip should be somewhere near Albuquerque, unless something interesting comes up. Alright, it's 5 p.m. and we are less than 100 miles away from Albuquerque, but I wanted to show you these two neat mountains right here on both sides of the highway. See the mountain range off in the distance? I don't know the name of it. It may not be a mountain range or whatever it is. It is very pretty. We are at the mile marker 126. Rolling north on Interstate 25, going around 77 miles per hour. At this rate, we should be in Albuquerque in just a little over an hour. Alright, if anything interesting comes up, I'll do another update. Otherwise, that's it for now. Alright, it is 5:18 p.m. and we are around the mile marker 149. As you can tell, we are now at Socorro. I'd also like to point out that it looks like that we're running out of daylight. So I'm probably going to get back to Albuquerque in the dark. Kind of like when I left Albuquerque this morning. Anyways, I think the next update will be once we're in Albuquerque, because we'll probably have run out of daylight already. We are nearing the conclusion of the road trip to El Paso and back. And I hope you're enjoying it as I am making it. Yep, I'm putting a lot of work into this road trip video. And I guess, once again, the next clip will be when we're in Albuquerque. Alright, 5:43 p.m. and looks like we're coming up on Albuquerque. I hope you're seeing the lights of the city off in the distance. I think those are the Manzano Mountains as well. Again, we're making some good timing. We're around the mile marker 181. Again, going 79 miles an hour because I also left El Paso later than I wanted to. Yeah, but despite the crunch time, it's been one amazing adventure, and I hope to do this again sometime. Because once I got to El Paso, I really fell in love with it. And I think the next clip will be right as we enter Albuquerque. So that's it for now. Alright, it's just after 6 p.m. and look at this, we're going through Los Lunas, and I think we're around the mile marker 203. That was exit 203 that we just passed. So we should be getting back to Albuquerque in, I think, less than 20 minutes. As you can see, we've like pretty much run out of daylight. Yes, you can see a lot of traffic on the other side of the freeway that's coming from Albuquerque. I think going into Albuquerque, there shouldn't be as much traffic, but it kind of looks like there is just as much traffic going into Albuquerque, just because I think we are in the Albuquerque metro area. I think off in the distance, I don't know if you're seeing it or not, but there are the lights of Albuquerque. Again, rolling north on Interstate 25. We are at the mile marker 205, so I think we should be able to get into Albuquerque within less than 20 minutes. Alright, 6:03 p.m. and yep, those are the lights of Albuquerque. Yeah, I was wrong, I think around mile marker 184. I think because at mile marker 184, that was actually the lights of Belen. So we are within a few more miles of getting home. Alright, 6:15 p.m. and look where we are. That's right. We're back in Albuquerque, and I think you can see the skyline off in the distance. So I'm going to keep rolling the camera until we get off at my exit. But again, I sure had a lot of fun in El Paso, and what did you think of those elevators? So I guess the next clip will probably be my exit. Anyways, here is arriving into Albuquerque. Alright, it is now 6:24 p.m. And we have just we are about to reach the conclusion of the road trip. They say good things must come to an end. And this means this road trip is about to come to an end. We drove all the way to El Paso and back. And once again, I hope you enjoyed watching this road trip video as I did making it. Yeah, so here we are back on the UNM campus. It is 6:25 p.m. 5 minutes before my reservation is due, is over. Someone illegally parked there. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this road trip video, and thanks for watching.